This is Charity Lynette of Curvy Chick Fitness, and thank you for tuning in to another episode of What's in Your Basket. I'm going to meet with plus-size supermodel Samantha Lebbie. For those of you that don't know who she is an established model in the industry who's really making a name for herself. And she went through, I think it was earlier this year, she went through a health scare, and mainly due to high blood pressure. What we're going to do today with her, go to the grocery store, see how she shops, see what she picks up. We're going to, see how she prepares what you pick up. Not only what you get, it's how you prepare what you're getting is also a factor. I'm going to show her how to get the most of an hour-long workout, and really just tap into what's making her make certain choices, or what she doesn't understand to make certain choices, really what's in her basket. Miss Samantha Lebbie, how are you feeling today?
I'm good. I'm so happy that you came here. This is awesome and very convenient.
Nice. So typically, before I even work with anybody, before I do anything, I always just like to sit down and talk and just find out where they are mentally. Sometimes people will say certain things like, oh, this is what I can't do, this is what I like to do, this is my problem why I don't work out, this is my biggest hang up, this is how I'm feeling. Okay, so first of all, as far as your workouts, what's the main thing that keeps you from working out? That even just makes you think I don't want to work out, I don't feel like it, I can't get there.
Having to go by myself, it's very hard to get people to go work out with you.
So that's been the issue, from
everybody
jump.
Needs a partner, right. An accountability partner, somebody to say, come on, let's go.
So this essentially has enough support for you. So you could do dips easily right there on your couch.
Okay.
Yeah, those elbows. Yeah.
This hurts.
See how it works different? I want you to go all the way straight, yeah.
Oh, this hurts, Cherry.
Hold on.
Well, number one, being a plus size model, I have to stay a certain size. So I've always been physically active. I've always been active in, everything. So I didn't eat right all the time.
So they may have more preservatives and stuff. Exactly. And you see this one. You see this little leaf cut out.
Yeah.
That just makes you feel it's a little more, less additives to make it this way. Because you got to think about it too. If it's giving us flavors, that means they've already added the pre-flavor, which means maybe it's an artificial flavor.
Got it.
You know what I mean? And if it's not the real thing, because here's the thing, there's no way there can be fresh garlic.
I had a headache, and I always get headaches. But this particular time, I was really I don't know. I felt a little weird. So I asked the guy at the dealership, did he have some Motrin or some Aleve? And he gave me some pills or whatever, and I drank some tea, and I was good. And so I'm literally looking for car insurance because I got approved for the car. It was my dream car. And I look up, and the guy in front of me is like, oh, whoa. So of course it's the winter time, so I'm thinking maybe my nose is just running. However, when I touched my face, it was blood. And I stood up, and when I stood up, it was everything rushed out of my face. So I was bleeding profusely, it was crazy. Ran to the bathroom, and I'm looking at myself oh my gosh. My partner was with me at the time, thank God. We tried to find the nearest hospital. By the time, so when you have a nosebleed, the first thing you do is say tilt your head back.
No.
So that's what I did. I tilted my head back. However, I started choking, and I'm like, why am I choking? I'm like, whoa. So I tilt my head forward, and the blood's now coming out of my mouth. And these are blood clots. They're coming out from both ends. And I looked to my partner, and all I said was, I'm sorry, because at that moment, to us, I thought I was gone. I was a goner. Luckily, we finally got to the hospital. When we got to the hospital, we found out that my pressure was 220 over 170. and they hurried me, got me in bed and everything. I still bled for 4 hours while I was still in the hospital. The doctor came in. He was a young doctor too. And they ran the tests and things like that. And so it turned out that the blood vessel that sits right here in your face, that's what actually burst. And in that instant, I was developing a brain aneurysm. And if I would not have made it to the hospital, or say if I would have waited for an ambulance like most people do, I wouldn't have made it.
What were you thinking when he said that? Like,
nobody's gonna say R.I.P. Samantha. That's all I thought about. I'm sorry. I didn't want it. That's not what I wanted, you know? So I did what I had to do for me. It didn't matter about anyone else or how anybody felt or how people would look at me. And, you know, because I'm so plus positive. I'm so love the skin you're in, and I'm always preaching all this positivity. But I was so broken and so messed up in the inside that it started to reveal itself. So I did what I needed to do. And moving forward, I had surgery in June. Before then, I found out that I had tumors in my stomach, which was fibroids. My blood pressure triggered that. It caused my fibroids to grow rapidly. I was walking around with a 6-month-old baby, basically. And I found that out because I went running, because after the situation happened, I decided I have to work out again, basically, right? I started taking my pressure meds, and I'm like, I have to work out. I have to do what I need to do. That particular day, I was running, and I felt like something dropped, like something fell in my stomach. I went to the hospital and found out that my uterus dropped. And it literally dropped to my cervix. And it was because my fibroid had detached itself from the wall and developed ascites. Ascites is a form of cancer. And they said immediately, you have to get those removed or you have to have a hysterectomy. And I want children, so it was like, whoa.
Body positivity means doing positive things to your body. And doing positive things to your body means putting the correct things in your body. You've never had a kale and quinoa salad?
I have not.
Okay.
So I'm excited.
Actually, you should put this in a bowl.
Okay.
And add some water to it and add some vinegar.
Okay.
That helps get rid of any additives, any sprays, or anything like that.
I just have to keep checking on the quinoa because it's grainy, and we just want it to be good.
You see how it is?
All right.
Do you taste when you cook?
Yeah.
You should take a little bit of this.
All
Just
right.
take a little bit.
I've actually never had it, guys. Let's see.
So now you can add whatever.
Oh my gosh!
And now you can add whatever seasoning.
It's not bad at all, guys. It's just like rice. It literally is like rice.
Exactly. Good, right?
Very good.
I think that people forget or don't realize, like, you literally get one body. You get one body, you get one life. You don't get these multiple chances to relive and be healthier the next life.
Exactly.
And my thing is, take care of the one that you have. Like, this is what you were created here for. How can you mess that up? Like, you need to take away the chances. Like, and here's the thing, the healthiest person could have cancer. The healthiest person could have
and that's
a heart
what
attack.
I put in the magazine. It doesn't matter what size you are.
Right.
You can still be unhealthy at any size.
Exactly.
So everyone needs to take care of their body.
Right.
It's not just a stigma for just us.
And I think the other misconception too about working out and eating better, no one says you have to go from this crazy intense situation, or go from not caring and eating and doing whatever you want to this crazy intense, like, oh, I can't eat that, oh, I'm not doing this, oh, this it is, like, first of all, just eat a little bit better. I'm not saying run 5 miles a day, but walk 1.5.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying never eat a cheeseburger. I eat a cheeseburger. Am I eating cheeseburgers every day? No. You know what I mean? If it's Sunday and I'm chilling, I want a cheeseburger, I'm gonna eat my cheeseburger, but I know Monday it's back to the program.
Exactly.
There's a difference there's a difference between taking care of yourself and doing majority of what's right. You know? There's nothing wrong with a piece of cake after dinner. Like, but having cake every day for like after dinner, that's gonna be a problem.
Right.
You know? So it's just about that balance.
Exactly.